don't want this to appear as if it's all in plain sailing the whole way, as it might appear on socials, because trust me, it hasn't. There's been lots of ups and downs, friction, challenges, setbacks, but my faith, my belief and hope keeps things alive. So I believe massively in God. I believe that there's a reason for me living, there's a reason for the journey that I've lived, and that same thing applies to every single person. We all have our journey, we all have our experiences, our gift to give to the world, and I genuinely believe that by having absolute faith and trust in God and in the journey that has been laid out for me, maybe even well before I was born, that was written, that, you know, it's a journey we all have. All of our destinies are there, aligned in the stars. It's whether we choose to follow the path to reach our destiny. And I'm a massive believer of that, purely because by law of averages and I guess conventional means, I shouldn't really be alive. I shouldn't have really lived through the accident, and if I did, I shouldn't have been at the state I am. You know, most people from that sort of that undergo that situation are pretty bad afterwards for the rest of their lives, and I'm better than ever. I feel like I'm in my prime. If not, I'm definitely reaching it, and I'm 37 years old, and absolutely just completely in belief that the journey always has its ups and downs and its cracks and crevices, but it wouldn't be life otherwise. You know, it wouldn't be an adventure. And yeah, like I say, in the last week I did 3 days of work with Amazon doing delivery driving, because that was the first thing I secured, and I agreed 3 days or 2 days, whatever. So I did them because I'm a man of my word and I won't let people down. So doing that, and I've done many things in the past just because I've done great things like, you know, medical, finance, dental sales and tech, but I've also done hard labour. You know, I've done design manufacturing, I was sweeping floors in a plaster factory, I've done security work, I've done retail work, done bar work, you know, kitchen work, delivery work, you name it, you know, every kind of thing you can think of. I'm not above or below any job, and nor should anyone else be, because we do what we have to do to keep moving. And yeah, being able to harness whatever skills you have and find things when you need to is a blessing as well. Let's say if you've got a driver's license, great, then you can find something and get paid a fair bit to put in some work. So I'm a massive believer that, look, if people are struggling for work or struggling to do stuff out there, and it is a tough market, and granted I have 20 years of experience, but still I genuinely believe there's a massive amount of people who are looking for staff, and if you really want to find something, there's definitely something out there for you. And whether it means that you have to do that on the journey to finding what you want to find or want to build, or even help to supplement and provide you revenue so you can build what you want to build, then so be it. That's the way it goes. You know, we've got to do them things because life is expensive, and that's the reality. But that's one thing, is just having security so you can have the freedom of life. That's the point, effectively. It's not that I want to have a lavish lifestyle and, you know, live in a yacht or anything like that. It's a case of having the freedom and the ability to then do things that are more meaningful, more impactful on the world, more philanthropic sort of things that are really going to have benefit for the masses, really, to benefit everybody. And that is, again, on the plus. On the plus is step one to us doing that, and it's a monumental step that I'm not looking at as like an easy feat. It's a huge challenge, but I'm up for it, and I really believe I've cracked it. Really believe we're onto something really strong and powerful, and yeah, can't wait to see what comes next. So wanted to give a little update. Please have faith and hope and belief in your heart, whatever it might be, whether it's God, whether it's spiritual energy, quantum energy, quantum forces, whatever it is, they're all effectively aligned. The same thing. Having hope and faith in something, in a better tomorrow, is technically all you need. Then there's always an opportunity. It's just up to you to put in some work. But yeah, guys, Shane Parmar, ONDA Plus, the Wellness Wearable. Have a good one. Peace.